Hey, what's going on everyone? And welcome to this MX vs ATV Legends video. Now, this week we have an off weekend coming up in the Pro Motocross Series, and as far as the track pass goes, we will not be getting a track this week. So I figured since the next track is Redbud, next week the Redbud 2023 version should be releasing. So I figured I'm gonna jump on the 2022 version and run some laps and just talk about the game, the possibly new track changes, and how the series is going so far. So, just running a basic time trial here on a YZ450. I think I'm kind of settled on this bike. I've been going back and forth between this and the KTM, but I think I might stick with the Star Racing Yamaha, just cause I gotta support my boy. That's a lot of people probably already heard that he's going to be going to Monster Energy Yamaha next year, so I'll let you guys guess who that is if you already know who that is, but leave a comment down below if you do. But anyways, yeah guys, we know as far as all the tracks that have released so far for this game on the 2023 Track Pass, all the tracks have basically been identical. Especially High Point. Like High Point, I mean, don't get me wrong, they are slightly different, but I mean the layout is pretty much the same, so it's not much different compared from last year. But I mean, honestly, how much changes are you going to see from in a motocross track from 1 year, right? They don't really change it up that often. So, but Redbud for this year, they did make some significant changes to the track. Now, Redbud is a track that they've made changes before in the past, and typically what they do is they usually like to change up where Laraco's Leap is. They like to kind of mess with the area. Sometimes, like the run up to Laraco's Leap used to be, I think it used to be bigger, and then they made it shorter, and so then it was more difficult for even the 250S to hit it, and sometimes like the 450s too. Not everybody on the 450 was able to hit it, but for this year's version of track, I think, I'm not exactly sure when they changed it, but it was a while ago when they did make these changes. But they end up changing that same section again, but they've done a little bit more this time. So as we approach up here, I'll start explaining it as we get there. So once you turn right here, so this tabletop, this tabletop's been here forever. So you go over this tabletop, but instead of going left right here, you actually go straight, and then you will turn left to go hit Laraco's Leap. And then once you get to the top of Laraco's Leap, you'll take another left-hand corner, and you come down this way. And I'm not sure what this section is, if it's still tabletop, but then once you hit that, then you turn right, and then you'll hit the sand rollers going up the hill. And then once you get towards the top there, you would take a left, and then like right here at the finish line, and hit the finish line. So that's the new changes that I know about. So, how about that lap time right there, boys? 130.12, and my first lap was a 130.75. So we're getting consistent. We're getting a little consistent. So yeah, guys, it'll be interesting to see how the track changes would be for Redbud in real life and for the game. So it'll be our first real changes that we've had on here. So like I said, all the other tracks have basically been the same. So this will be the first, revised track basically. So that's exciting. So something to give everybody something new to play, and also get to watch, see how the track races in real life. But as far as on here, I noticed I was getting more consistent running the 130s, and so I decided to start switching it up with how I ride. And I have figured a few things out. I have started using second gear more actually in the corners and using my clutch. So before, I was just leaving in third and fourth gear is what I use a lot. But I have started shifting down to second gear, and it also helps kind of slow you down too as well, going into the corner, and then you just clutch boost with it coming out. And you kind of want to try to roll the corner too, though. You don't really want to come to a stop. And then this outside line here, I was going back and forth from the outside to inside. It's much easier to carry my minimum speed, hit Laraco's Leap. But you can also hit it from the inside too, but you just got to get it's weird, man. Like I'll hit it in second gear, the corner, and then I'll try to clutch boost and then shift up the third, and sometimes like the thing wants to go and take off and you get up to speed, and some other times it doesn't. So I'm not really sure, what I'm doing wrong there. I don't know if it's how I'm pulling the throttle, because I do notice if you feather the throttle on or kind of tap it on a little bit, so just hold it, mash it wide open, you actually get better traction, better response by easing it on instead of just hammering it down. So that's a couple of things I'm learning here. Learning how to get off the throttle more, going through over bumps and stuff, which is crazy. Like the corner after Walker's leap before the finish line, it's real rough through there and bumpy. And if you just lay off the gas and try to, just use your speed and momentum just to go over and roll over them, it feels like you don't bounce as much. So making mistakes now as I'm trying different things. But so there's a couple of things that I've figured out, or I feel like I figured out at least, that has helped me get a little bit quicker at the game. Granted, I'm still, like I said, I'm using the YZ450, which not a whole lot of people do. It's not really the preferred bike in this game. A lot of people prefer the Honda. So the Honda KTM is pretty good too, so I've been using that. But like right here, it's insider here, hitting second, shift up to third, and didn't get enough speed to hit that right there. So, but other times I do. Ooh, we off the bike. But yeah, this game, as always, this game's pretty fun to get in here and just run laps. Like, I think I ended up running like, I don't know, 10 or so laps during this session. You just get, just hitting lap at the lap, just trying to get better at the game, man. It's just, I'm doing. It's fun to just run laps on this game, enjoying learning the process of it. Even though everybody knows my take on the game, it's not how I want the game to play. Really, it's not what I prefer. But some people really like the way this game plays, and so you can't please everybody. So I just gotta learn to adapt to this kind of a gameplay. But overall, I still think it's a good game. It's fun. It's not your realistic sim game. If you want that, you're gonna have to go to MX Bikes or MX Simulator. But yeah, I'm gonna let these last couple laps go here. I'll show those, and I don't think I get another quick lap, honestly. I think I just used all my energy up on the first few laps and started trying different things and just couldn't put it together. So it takes a lot to be consistent in this game, which to the guys who are is pretty impressive. I don't know if they're running arcade physics or not, so your boy obviously is not here. So, but yeah, overall guys, looking forward to the new Redbud layout, looking forward to on here too. Hopefully we get Chase Sexton back for Redbud. That's the talk, is Sexton's going to be back. Not sure when Anderson will be. I don't think he'll be back for Redbud. So then Barsha, I haven't heard anything about Barsha really. So, but yeah guys, looking forward to some racing. Obviously I think Jet's going to do really well there, given his performance designations, this first 450 race there. So but again, we got a new layout for the track too. Not that that's a big deal. It's not going to affect the rider's performance too much, but it'd be interesting to see how the track races compared to before. And then also depends on the run up to Larker's leap. I'm wondering if more 250 guys are going to hit the leap, because Hayden Deegan was sending a leap anyways, no matter what. so I remember last year Deegan did this race. I don't know. Did Deegan race? He didn't race at Pro National last year at all, did he? I think he did a couple, or was it just the future races that he did that they had, like the Combine races, I think they called it. But he was like the only 250 to go out there and send a leap, and I don't even think the pro riders were doing it in a 250 class. So be cool to see. I think Deegan should do pretty well at this track. Some people are calling for him to actually win, which I wouldn't be surprised if he did. So can't wait for our next weekend. So hopefully everybody's got good weather this weekend, since there's no motocross to watch. Hopefully everybody gets outside, get some ride time in. It's raining here this week, so it might be a little bit too muddy for me to get back on the bike yet. So we'll see. But yeah guys, appreciate you watching the video. If you haven't already done so, man, if you enjoyed the content, check it out. We got some more motocross content coming out, maybe some moto vlogs. Some of the tactical shooters, I haven't got a chance to play too much lately. Mainly Legends has been my focus right now. And some other games too that I don't really upload. But we got 6 Days in Fallujah that just released today, so we may check that out. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the content, hit the subscribe button, and all the ones who have been here with me this whole time, appreciate you guys sticking in there, checking out the videos, and joining the live streams, man. It's awesome, and maybe one day the biggest downfall for me with this game that has nothing to do with gameplay is the fact that it's not cross-platform. So hopefully this game somehow they can implement cross-platform. I've heard a little bit of talks about it, but nothing really serious or definite yet. So hopefully cross-platform comes, and all my guys on Xbox we can all join up again like we did on Supercross days. But again, guys, appreciate you guys checking out the video. Hit the like button, comment down below. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to for Redbud, and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you guys in the next video.